This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
What up? This is DC Channel Guns coming at you another gun video. Appreciate you watching, like, share, and subscribe. I want to appreciate all my subscribers. I want to appreciate all the good information. I appreciate y'all for coming to the video. Appreciate all the support and love that y'all show the DC Channel Gun over here. Appreciate all the subscribers that been through the good and the bad. Appreciate the ones coming on board. And like I told you before, the number one goal over here is to uphold the Constitution and defend the Second Amendment. With that said, now I know a lot of people has been hearing about this Supreme Court case and stuff. They pretty much passed up 10 cases when it comes to the Second Amendment. Now, they done this before. They kick the can down the road. You know how your politician kick the can down the road? Yeah, I'm talking about that's pretty much what's been going on when it comes to Supreme Court and Second Amendment cases. Now, we had a New York case which ended up being a moot. We saw how that turned out. And so right now, the Supreme Court had pretty much, there was cases that, a lot of us waiting for the Supreme Court to rule on. Now, there was cases such as, banning certain, you got states banning rifles and stuff and magazines. You have states who are, pretty much, asking who can carry, who can't carry outside their home for self-defense. You got to prove that you need, why you need a carry permit and stuff like that. You also have states who are, creating technology and stuff, such as micro-stamping and stuff. I talked about that for a while. You don't want to create these new technologies for your gun and stuff and track it all over the place. I'm talking about you got that going on. I'm talking about you have so many things, that, the Supreme Court justice could have pretty much ruled on to take up the case, but at the same time they didn't. And I wonder why they keep pretty much kicking the can down the road. I'm talking about you have Justice Kavanaugh who's saying that, hey, they're gonna have to take up a Second Amendment case soon. And I think at least one of these cases they probably can take up that Kavanaugh was talking about. But at the end of the day, people, I'm talking about this gives the gun grabbers a whole lot of energy. They have been violating our Second Amendment in this country. You have states going way beyond the call of duty to infringe on your Second Amendment rights. And this doesn't help none if you have the Supreme Court justice that don't want to take up the case. So you're allowing some of these states free range on your Second Amendment. This is what we got going on. I'm talking about, we can go all day long about, the Supreme Court, the cases and stuff that they don't want to take up and everything. But, while they're doing that, you have the gun grabbers coming up with even more infringement on your Second Amendment. So now they feel like, hey, they got free range because now they know that, hey, the Supreme Court is not going to take up no cases. They're going to keep kicking the can down the road like some of your politicians and stuff do. While we have gun owners in this country waiting on limbo, waiting on the sideline to see some justice when it comes to the Second Amendment. And when you have some states like New Jersey and other places where, you have to prove to get a carry permit. You have to prove that, you're in some type of danger to get a carry permit, to carry in New Jersey and the other states. You have Massachusetts, Illinois, banning rifles and stuff. I think even in, I think Chicago, something like that, could be mistaken, whatever. But you have these states who are getting free range on your Second Amendment. And then they see that the Supreme Court is not going to, do nothing about it. Now, it's even more infringement on your Second Amendment that's going to come out weeks from now, months from now. Because the Supreme Court want to kick the can down the road. So I'm talking about, this is bad news for the 2A community and everything. And hopefully, down the road, we can get some justice when it comes to these states barring citizens from protecting themselves. And with these states saying, hey, you can't, carry your phone without a permit, you have to prove why you need a permit and everything. I'm talking about self-defense, protecting your family and, protecting your family and friends or whatever when you are out in public. That's just as enough. That's enough proof right there. But far as what I've been reading, I'm talking about a lot of these states, I'm talking about it's very difficult for the citizen to prove that without a reasonable doubt when, simply just saying, hey, I want to protect myself while I'm out in public, defending myself and my family. That's enough proof right there, but that's not for some of these states. So they picking and choosing the line who can carry and who can't carry to protect themselves. This is what it all boils down to, people. This is why we're going to have to keep fighting. This might be a blow to a lot of people's energy in the 2A community, but we're going to have to keep the fight. We're going to have to keep going. So, hopefully we can make some inroads in the Supreme Court and everything, that we can get a win. The Second Amendment needs a huge win right now. So, this is DC Channel Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one.
This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.